Welcome to my playground. So guys, today as promised, chest day. We have done a bit of abs. We're going to work on my chest. As you know guys, I've got a shoulder injury, so I need to do a lot of rehabilitation movements to get the rotator cuff, to get my shoulder warmed up before I can start doing anything. The pushing you're going to see today is absolutely not from the outside like how I used to do before. Everything's going to come in from the inside for me to be able to protect the area. I will be going through a lot of the exercises with you. I might be dead, but I'd rather not even speak. But let's see how it goes. One more thing, guys. I want you to turn around all the way up here. Shout out to this man right here. This guy's the guy who made it possible for all of us to see what a good physique looks like. I hope he recovers really, really quick. All the best to him and his family. So those movements that you just saw, I do about 3 to 4 sets of those, just to get my my shoulders warmed up. It might look very, very easy to a lot of people because I'm not using any weight or anything. It's not really about the weight. For me, it's about the movement. It's really, really tight and stiff. So as soon as I get this movement in, as soon as it's released, I can actually start pushing again. For some reason, as soon as it's warm, I don't have the pain as much as when it's sitting down. I struggle a lot with sleeping as well, so let's see how it goes. The reason why I'm using stabilized machines right now is because of my shoulder. I'm not being able to use a lot of free weights other than possibly some flies maybe. And maybe the last movement where there's not much weight on it, I can just do a decline movement. Even that sometimes it just hurts. So we're trying to work here. We're trying to work around the injury. You know, there's a show in 7 weeks. We need to make it happen. You know, things will change. You won't grow, but you can still shape and give more details around the chest, around, you know, and get your conditioning through training. What we're trying to do here is that we've got to a heavy. This is my heavy. I can't do more than that now. This would actually keep the density, keep me nice and thick. So let's see what happens. Yep. Ooh. So basically what I've done here, I've actually used the end of the bench to dig into the side of the end of my scapula. When I did that, and I made it hang, it gave my chest a bit of more space for it to stretch. Can you see that? All right. Instead of me going down here and pushing myself up, I got that to do it for me because I'm hanging up. I'm hanging off the cliff basically. All right. I hope that helps. Right, so we've moved over from the decline barbell press because my shoulders were really taking it. So we've moved over to this machine right here, and we're just going to try to get the same kind of hit the same angle, but with this machine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move myself forward a little bit, push my hip forward, and trying to get more into the lower part. Also go nice and wide for me to be able to get that. So what we're trying to do is take the side chest and trying to get that hang of the chest there. So as you can see, I'm going to push myself forward for me to be able to push from underneath, but also go wider. Let's go for that. So I'm keeping it nice and low. What I'm going to do, I'm going to push my hip forward a little bit so we'll be able to get that underneath. So, just to let you know, guys, there was no count in this. I don't usually count at this stage. You put a number, you're limited in here. You've probably realized that the minute you put 10 reps in your head, you get to the 9th and you start to struggle. Leave it open. Try to make this challenge this. make this loose before this. Don't tell, you tell the muscle what to do. Let the muscle die before you mentally break. All right, a lot of us break mentally before the muscle dies. Try to get the opposite now. One other thing, a lot of you guys out there, especially classic physique, they train their vacuum out there. Believe me guys, with those kind of exercises, if you try to hit your vacuum as you're training, it makes a huge difference. So when you're hitting your front double bicep and you're pulling it in, this is where it all counts. But imagine here, you're doing double the effort. A front double bicep, you're standing. There's no, it should be effortless. Over here, you're doing reps and you're lifting heavy weights. I mean, this is not really heavy, but you're actually lifting weights. So when you're doing that and you're hitting your vacuum, it gives you more of an exercise, more practice. So I hope this helps here too. Right, guys, the reason why I put this bench here is you can see I'm a bit further back. A lot of the guys come forward and do that. What happens is that it pulls your shoulder backwards, and because of my shoulder, I'm trying to work around it. I'm trying to improvise. I'm trying to overcome the situation. So what I do, I put my ass on the top right here, and what I do is that I hold the bench with my legs, and I come from here to here. My hands, it's impossible for me to stretch it all behind because it's level with me. Myself and the machine and the cables are flush, so it's not me coming forward. As soon as I get to this part, automatically I'm ready to push. So it's just there. So it's time, we're working time under tension. So it's just there. There's nothing coming backwards and it'll aggravate the shoulder again. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. That was a quick one set. You go light to heavier, you get to your heaviest, and you go back. So it's more of a pyramid, but it's all one set. I find it very effective. I'm supposed to combine it with push-ups. So done from the gym now. I'm heading off for some grocery shopping. I'm missing some little bits. I need to buy some tilapia, whitefish, possibly some vegetables and stuff. I'm not sure. I have a whole list, and maybe that video would be quite useful to the guys to just learn how to budget. Maybe sometimes it's always useful to learn and see where to buy things and how to how much this costs, opposed to I mean a lot of people shop in Sainsbury's, but that's not really what you want to do. What I do is that I shop, for example, my vegetables from a certain place, my meat goes from a certain place, fish goes to, well, to be honest with you, tilapia at the moment, the only place I can get it in, I can get tilapia only in Asda. So I get it for about £3.20 for a bag, which gives me about 2 meals, which is not really great, but it serves the purpose at this stage, and I need to budget for that. So and again, I don't need to buy bulk chicken, so it kind of balances out in a way. But let's see. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I hope it's not that boring, because I've seen some really boring shit out there on YouTube. Hopefully my channel wouldn't be as boring as as the others. Sometimes spontaneous shit could come out, but so far I'm still maintaining sanity, as they say. So stay with us.